Hello everybody, Lola Black here. So I just wanted to come on and talk with you for a minute about what I'm actually even planning here with this movie, since I haven't really given you a lot of insight on what anything's going to be about or what I have in mind as far as a concept. I can't give you too much information now because it is in such a young stage and I don't want my concept to be taken from me. But I can give you a couple of little ideas about what I'm thinking as far as fun things that make this movie interesting. Things that might make you want to come see the movie. Things that might make you want to be a part of the movie. If you do, in fact, want to be a part of the movie, I will have a link pasted below this video to my Patreon where you can become a patron. And that means that you'll get tidbits of information, behind the scene videos. When things really get rolling with the movie, you'll have a lot of perks rolling your way if you choose to become a patron on my Patreon. I'm thinking about starting up a Kickstarter, so please leave me some feedback in the comments below about what you would think would be a good incentive for you if you were to help me out on my Kickstarter or on my Patreon. And that's that. So I'm going to move on from the boring business shop talk now, and I'm going to kind of talk to you about the fun stuff. So one interesting thing about our movie and why you should even like it is because, one, I and the person who is helping me in every step of the way so far with this movie is a good friend of mine. His name is Lee Garman, and I've known him since I was 7 years old, and his family is kind of like the mirror image of my family with a few small differences. But we were homeschooled together, and we went to this art school one day a week for just ever. We wound up having to go to separate schools at some time because he moved away or something like that. But anyways, so that's how I know him, and we've continued friendship on for a while, and then became very good friends in my 20s, and have maintained a good friendship well into my 20s now, and we've always wanted to do kind of any kind of project together, really. But finally, I've had this solid idea for the movie. So now our little elementary school friendship, through all the way through the years into our 20s and 30s, has blossomed into a real project that is really going to turn into something super special and something that I've always dreamed of doing with him. So that's something very exciting for me. There's also another fun fact is that it is a semi-feminist in concept movie, not in like a gross or alarming or like annoying way, but it is a female driven movie. We've got a female heroine and we have a female villain, and then we also have male hero support and henchmen. So it's not going to be your typical movie where the girl looks at the man and says, well, what do we do now? This is going to be a woman coming up with a plan and like carrying out the action plan and saving a man. And there's going to be a lot of really intense and really graphic and really tough, painful stuff covered in this movie. And through all that, a woman's cool head is prevailing. And through all of that, you're going to see that a woman, just like a man, and just like any human who is worth their salt in a time of need, is capable of doing. So that's something that I want to show, and I want to make more people, like, I guess, acclimated to seeing, and make the idea of women playing non-helpless roles, and I don't even want to say roles of power, but just a woman being a normal person and not an idiot or not an overbearing bitch or not hopelessly romantic or not a slut or not a virgin until she's 75 years old, not a spinster. Like, I want a real woman. I want a woman that I could relate to on screen, somebody that I would want to dress up as for Halloween. That's the kind of women that I want to put into my movies and my scripts. And yes, I am planning on making more, not just this one. So I really hope you guys like this one. But also at the same time, here's another fun fact about the movie, is I'm trying my damnedest to offend and scare people in as many ways as I can, because I'm using two aspects of horror here. My two favorite aspects. I'm using the sci-fi fantasy thriller kind of horror of like a supernatural element on one plane of existence. And then on another plane of existence, there is going to be this horribly real and horribly there, but never talked about, just untouched and sinister element. And I think they're both really interesting, and definitely one of them, the realistic aspect, is very important. And when it finally comes time for me to release a trailer and for you to get a general idea, I think you'll understand right away what I'm talking about if you see this video and then see a trailer later on, if you even care. So that's what I'm trying to do here, is make sure that you still care, because I think that this is going to be probably one of the best things that I ever do with my life, and I would love for you to be a part of it and for you to experience it with me, because I think that it's really going to be very special. So, I am deep in the thick of things here. I mean, I've got notebooks, I've got loose leaves of paper, I've got poster boards, I've got a webcam I almost knocked off of my desk. I'm like trapped inside of just a nest of like horror knowledge. Like, I've got Google Docs pulled up on the computer screen. I mean, it's just filled with notes. I've really got so much done. And I'm at a point now where I'm almost done filling out my skeleton, and I'm going to pass it off to scripting. And scripting is going to be really filling out the meat of everything and helping me flesh out my list of characters that I have so far with, you know, extra roles and things that I haven't thought of yet that will help tie absolutely everything together. And I'm just so excited. I'm so proud to be seeing something that I've always wanted to do, living and breathing. And it's finally coming together, and it's finally becoming a thing. So thank you so much for clicking on this video and being a part of it. And if you like what you're seeing and you like these updates and you found anything that I've told you interesting and you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments below. Please like this video. I'm very new and I'm really trying to get something going on, so maybe share it if you enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up, please. Subscribe and turn the notifications on. It's a little bell. It looks like it's ringing. My name is Lolo Black, and that is my information today on my horror movie. So thanks for watching this second of my daily vlog updates. Over and out.